And what was your first work in professional comics?
My first work, gosh, I think I did a script polish on a book for Eros Comics called Mara of the Celts, and it was, it was a friend of a friend said, "Can you do this?" So I just polished the script, and it's a weird foot fetish fairyland book, not something I'm known for. But my first real comic was I wrote a Doctor Strange one shot with Craig Russell. So it was kind of like being discovered at the soda fountain and getting your first big movie. I mean, Craig had done this Doctor Strange annual in the 70s, and it said, it didn't come out the way he wanted it. The story turned out a little different. They brought in another writer. And I said to him, this was like in 92, I said, why don't you just call Marvel and say you want to do the director's cut? Just draw the ending you wanted to. He said, that's a good idea. And then I didn't see him for about a week. And then I called him and I said, hey, what's going on? He said, oh, when we're doing the book. I'm like, oh, that's great. He's like, when can you start? And I said, what? He said, I told Marvel you're going to write it with me. I said, and they said, yes. So sorry for all the people that are going, oh, that's so lucky. I acknowledge my luck.
But that's what it is. It's relationship based. In every industry, you have people who are there, and there's
especially in the arts, and especially in like comics for writing, because artists can show their pages. No one's going to read a script.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter. And even in Hollywood, it's all serendipity. I got my first agent because he recognized me in an airport in Dallas because we shopped at the same comic book store. So it's all this weird small town friend of a friend and a recommendation thing. I wish it was like being a doctor where you graduated, then you did your internship, and then you did your residence. But it doesn't go A, B, C. It goes A to Z to the Celtic alphabet to hieroglyphics, back to B, back to lowercase a. There's no one way to do anything, which is the blessing and the curse of this business. Because
absolutely.
Your life can turn on a dime. You can be a nobody, and then 10 minutes later you can be the hottest thing in the world. So
that's the industry we live in, and it's
the world we live in.
It is.
Yeah.
And so that Doctor Strange book, that was just a one shot?
Yeah, Craig actually ended up redrawing the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Because his style had changed. It was originally going to be folding in like 6 or 7 pages at the end, and he redrew and drew a bunch of new stuff. And I told him, I said, if we're going to do this, we have to, if you tear down a house, you try and keep one brick from the foundation and put that in. So there's one panel in the new version that is from the original. No, I won't tell you what it is. You have to find it.
Got to go for the hunt and see if you can see the style differences.
Yes.